So, Hazel, what was your big problem before you joined Woman Strong Supermums VIP?
So it was really just, for me, self-confidence. I'd got into this rut. I didn't leave the house, basically, unless I absolutely had to. And it just had a knock-on effect on absolutely everything. Obviously, I'm a mum to 3, so it had a knock-on effect on the children and how we were interacting daily, and just how I was talking to myself. It was just quite a dark place. Comfort eating, drinking too much, just to try and cover it up.
Okay. And what was the initial reasoning behind, why did you join us? What came to mind for you to join?
Well, I saw you guys on Facebook, and it was just the things that you guys were talking about, that it wasn't just this about weight loss and about the diet. It was about supporting people properly, one-on-one. And I just thought, enough's enough. Do I want to be in this same position this time next week, next month, next year, and just continue going round and round in this cycle?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. And what 3 big results did you achieve in the last 16 weeks on the Supermums VIP program?
For me, obviously, I did lose some weight, but for me, the weight loss was a secondary thing.
Okay.
The biggest thing that the program has taught me is all about my mindset. It was about bridging that gap between where I am now and where I want to be, and how I can make that happen. And just how I talk to myself in general, that yes, things are hard and life does get in the way sometimes, but it's about how you react to those situations, and especially outside factors as well, that I've got no control over what other people do or say, but I can control how I react to that. And it's just about seeing where you want to go and just going for it. Just you have to put your big girl pants on sometimes, and
definitely
and just get on with it.
Yeah, definitely. So the big one was mindset, bridging that gap, and sort of going for it, learning and sort of keep going for it. I'm guessing you're going to keep going for it now.
Yeah, and that it's okay also that sometimes things don't go to plan. So you might have a week where you gain, or you've fallen off the wagon. And I think before, that's where I would have been, well, what's the point? I've messed up now. But it's giving you, looking at the facts of looking at what you've done wrong, what you've gained because you've done X, Y, and Z. What are you going to do differently next week?
Definitely.
So it is just about pushing through.
Yeah, and it's in for the long term. And I think, what we've learned on the program is that it's not about quick fixes and short term. It's about how you can take this forward, for life, basically.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle change.
Brilliant. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so what do you think kept you joining Supermum sooner?
I think for me, it's all about the self-talk. It was you've tried Weight Watchers, you've done Slim Fast, Atkins, you name it. I've been there and done it, and I initially lose a little bit of weight, and then I'll fall off the wagon and I give up. And I think for me, it was that fear of failure that I failed so many times before. So what's the point in even trying? I'd almost accepted that this was just how I am now. Whereas in reality, I needed to be like, well, no, you're the only one that can change this.
Definitely.
So it was the best thing that I've ever done. What the program gave me, and what you and Danny and all the other ladies, and that's the thing as well. It's having other ladies that are going through similar things to you, and you're all in it together. So having that support system was really, really important as well.
Brilliant. Okay, so you probably said a few things already. So what exactly have you enjoyed the most about the last 16 weeks in the Supermums VIP program?
I think I was so ready for the change. I just didn't know where to start. So it was having that person, like I said, with you guys and the ladies who are 100% behind you and have your best interests at heart, and just being honest with everyone as well about if you're struggling and things like that. But it's been exciting making these new changes and creating these habits, and just seeing everyone else's success as well. There's a few of the ladies, we're now friends on Facebook, and we message every now and again, and just encouraging each other to carry on, because these ladies are absolutely smashing it.
Yeah, and it's a great feel. It's a great feel, and and like that's, you know, one of the big reasons that we do it is to have that support network, and it's so important, so important.
Definitely.
Okay, so why would you recommend Woman Strong Supermums VIP to another mum who might be on the fence?
I would say, as I said before, it's, if you're looking for weight loss, then okay, it's the place to go. You will lose weight, but also it will completely change how you talk to yourself, your relationship with everyone else around you, and it is really about that mindset. You guys work so much on mindset and mental health, and for me it ended up being that the weight loss was secondary and everything else was so much more important, because if you haven't got all of those tools for the mindset, then you can lose as much weight as you want to, but it's going to be a quick fix again, because you'll lose the weight and then your mindset won't be in the right place. Something will happen, you'll fall off the wagon and you're back to square one again. Whereas this, it's about resilience, and these ladies are so supportive, and it will just be the best thing that they ever do for themselves, for them, for their families, partners, children, everything.
Definitely. Thank you. And do you have any other benefits you would like to mention about the Woman Strong Supermums VIP in the last 16 weeks, or anything else you'd like to add, Hazel?
Just that I'm so grateful, and that I'm so pleased that I bit the bullet and I actually done it, and I've met some incredible people along the way, and not just their weight loss stories, but their own personal. Everyone has been so open and honest about things that have gone wrong in their life, or certain things that they're going through, and it makes you realise that you're not as alone as you thought. You're not the only one going through some really quite deep, tough, emotional times. But yeah, it will be the best thing you ever do. So click on the button and get on it and meet these ladies.
Oh, Hazel, it's been a great pleasure working with you for the last 16 weeks. And, you know, you have, the way you have grown in terms of your mindset and being an inspiration to your kids, and especially the other ladies. And you have, you know, you're very, for me, your confidence has shown amazingly. And I know what you've learned, that you'll take this forward. And I think, you know, you've learned so much, and it's been a pleasure working with you.
Oh, thank you so much, Louisa.
Okay, and keep in touch.
I will do.
I'd love to keep seeing your progress as as your journey moves on. So all the best, and big massive thank you, and just keep going. You've got this.
I've got this. Thank you so much, Louisa.
Thanks so much. All right, take care.
Take care.
Right, bye. Bye.